Hey guys, check out that view, isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful day too. Nice and sunny, 28 degrees. And we have the 14-inch Elite, 14-inch Coiltek Elite, absolutely awesome. Favorite coil, as you guys know. We have the solid swinger handle, very, very cool. Very comfortable handle for anyone that hasn't used one and hasn't seen that video that I've done with the review on that handle. Very comfortable. I used the stock handle for about 15 years. And then when I put that one there on, instantly noticed the difference. After an hour of using the stock handle, my hand would start getting cramps and I'd have to like stop detecting, just give that a bit of a stretch and that. But this one, I can go all day on it. It might sound funny, but I'm serious. That handle there, just there's something about it, the way that it's angled, and it's really thick and solid, and my hand doesn't cramp up anymore. So that's absolutely cool. And better get good old Faithful out. Stumpy number two, good old Faithful. She's getting a bit blunt there. As you guys know, all the people that follow the videos and have watched the detecting over the time, have got to see Stumpy get slowly shorter and shorter each time we get out. So as you can see, beautiful. I won't talk too much more. We'll just get out and get into it and see what targets we can get. We'll just head down through this way. Some people probably wonder why I pick certain spots with the grounds and the way it all runs, but after experience and once you get to know your grounds, you just you get to know where the gold is and where it isn't, I guess, and then just hunt it out. Do a lot of walking, lots of swinging, dig everything, and eventually you will get that gold. So yeah, we just look for the stuff that we know. Look for the stuff that we know we find the gold in. And once you see that, then you just go hard. So it's all about understanding the material, all the material on the grounds, doesn't matter where it is, whichever part of the world that you're in, as long as you understand what the gold is trapped in, what level it's caught in, the layer, the depth, then that'll give you the best advantage to get out and find the gold. So yeah, let's get into it. We will head not up that way, we will head down this way and swing away. I'll just get this machine turned on, get kitted up, and see what targets we can get today. Okay team, we are powered on. Let's get into it. Got the detector all running. Let's go see what we can find, huh? I'll keep you guys with me. I don't normally do this. Obviously we just get out and find the targets because I don't like to waste too much time. Just get you guys straight into it. So I'll just do this a bit different today. We will keep you with us and walk down this way. And as you can see, we're starting to get dry weather, so everything's drying up, not much green. Let's see what we can get down here. Alright. Oh, bloody fly. Very friendly today. I might be getting a bit of interference from this camera as well. Let me just get that big chunky one out the way. Get that chunky one out. That way we've got some nice so this is all the fun part, all the fun stuff you guys don't get to see. Plenty of swinging. Oh, bloody fly. All of the stuff we cut out of the videos so you guys don't get tortured watching all this. But why not put a little bit of it in? Just to show people it's not always just to show people it's not always targets, gold, like some people probably think, but it takes a lot of walking, a lot of grounds coverage. Let me just hold this button, because I think this button, yeah, there we go. That should follow it a bit better now. There we go. So you can probably see I'm going a little bit fast, but I'm not going for little sub stuff. So you still want to get that overlap, obviously. You hear people talk about that all the time. It's because of what we do. You don't want to be too tight, too loose on your swings, I guess. Back this way. Just let me know when you're bored and tired of watching this, and I'll switch over. We'll just get straight into it. I'll turn it off, go find some targets. All the fun stuff, all the stuff we do out here. I'll give that a scrape up and see what we got. Like I said, this is the stuff that we do. Everyone knows that. Well, not everyone, I guess, but the amount of times we've scraped on targets that we think, or something that we think's there, and it just turns out to be false signal, mineralised ground, sometimes a bit of moisture in there. Or you could just go out, get a detector and a gold map, and you should be able to go straight to the gold. So, isn't that how it works? Yeah, see that? Alrighty, so that's it. That's what we do. Get out, scrape, check. Scrape check, more scrapes, dig a hot rock, dig false signals, dig ground noise, dig more ground noise, walk hundreds of meters, and eventually get to a target. So the fun stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get into it, do more of what we've just done here, and then let's go get a target. Talk soon. Oh, we have a target, guys. Let's get it. Beautiful sound. I'll plug in the external, give you guys a listen, and we'll get this one out. So that's 2 targets. I'll show you the other one soon. As you can hear, that is a beautiful sound. Definitely not on the surface. Let's go, let's get it. Yes, we are in white pipe clay, and it's all about identifying that material. Once you get to a new spot, once you get that first piece of gold, it all starts from there. So, oh, she is in still. Let's go. It's not too far down this, I'd say maybe 4 or 6 inches. Not a real long response. That's how you can tell if it's a bigger target. If it's closer to the top, it'll be louder, obviously. If it's a big target deep, it'll still be a longer sound. A small target will be closer and shorter on your sweeps. So that just comes down to experience. Once you do it, the more and more you do it. But we do get big targets that are deep that do give us small response sometimes, and sometimes it gets us. We think it's like a buckshot this far down, but that's the fun. That's the fun about it. You try to guess what they are all the time. All right, let's go. Yeah, she's out. I'll bring you guys around. Keep you with me. There we go. How's that? Is that good? So I pinpoint on this side of the coil. You watch as we come across the pole. Then I'll come in with the Coiltek sticker. So we should just be able to get that with the first scoop. It should be about here. Very close anyway. I shouldn't say that. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's out. I should have given it the old. The old shake. Oh! I could feel it. I could feel it sitting in there. Just because sometimes that's what happens. You get the heavy stuff sitting in here, like the buckshots, or wow. Let's go. Let's go see what we got. Beautiful material. Check that out. Whoop! Bloody fly. Right there in the scoop. You little ripper. Unplug that. Get that up. It's not super big, but hey, you know what that is. Let's give it a bit of a clean up. And oh, it's rolling around. I've got flies chasing me. There we go. You ripper. That's gold, guys. How cool is that? Very, very cool. Another beautiful little piece of Victorian gold. Cool. Alright, we'll bring those weights in. I'll give you another quick look. There we go. It's not going to be a gram, it's going to be under a gram. I'll just give you a bit of a hint and see what you can come up with. Get those weights coming in. All you live viewers, absolutely awesome. The guesses that you guys do are just incredible. Like, I can stand here and hold it and guess, and you guys hit it almost dead on. Just brilliant. Alright, here come those weights. Very, very good. Whoever guessed close to that, which nearly all of you would, absolutely awesome. There we go. Well, that's me done for today, guys, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, it's just that I'm having so much fun out here. And sometimes when you're out here, it's hard too, because we get out here doing this all the time, filming and detecting and filming, and I just want to break up the day a little bit. I just want to sort of like focus on detecting and not so much do heaps of targets, do all the digs, do the filming, show you the target, next target, and so on. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to have a little bit of time just here where we can talk as well, because I love chatting to all you guys. You just keep coming back every week and supporting the channel, and the comments that you throw in are just absolutely awesome. And it's sort of like, it's going to be a bit of hang time, okay? We're going to hang with MINELAB Gold, and we're going to talk just on the side here, get some questions in. I'll answer any questions while we're here. Obviously I can't, it's not live stream, so I can't answer the question and explain it here, but I'll do my best in the comments down this side to answer those questions. The best thing about this is you guys can tell me some things that you want in the videos as well, because it's always, a lot of the last few videos has just been out detecting, getting targets, out detecting, getting targets, which is all good, that's what we do, but I just want to have a bit of time to spend with you guys and talk, because of the amount of times you keep coming back each week. And hey, we got gold, so that's very cool. So we'll talk some stuff, and what I'll do as well is I'll explain some things that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about as well, with coils, which you probably already know a lot about coils, well you should if you do detecting, and we'll go over some stuff with the detector as well, maybe some ground stuff as well. But anyone that's interested, obviously not many people know, or there probably is a few people that know, I also have Patreon, and there's hours and hours and tons of footage in there. I've been working on that the last 12 months as well. Some videos go for more than 2 hours, and there's a lot of grounds reading, some geology stuff in there, high elevation, all of your elevation that's got to do with gold detecting as well, all your flow line, all the spread of gold, understanding gold workings, coils, machines, settings, grounds, hot grounds, mold, low soil concentrations, mapping, GeoVic, absolutely everything. Google Earth Pro, there's so much that's into it, and the more that you can study and do up, and even we do training out in fields, so anyone that's looking to do a training as well, they can always make contact with me and yeah, get your skills right up. So anyway, I will put this in the container and I'll be back very soon. Alrighty guys, back again. Look, now I've got 2 hands free, absolutely awesome. So as you can see, we have the GPX 4500. For people that don't know and haven't watched the channel before, GPX 4500 MINELAB Coiltek Elite Mono 14-inch, and I've got a lot of other different coils as well. Yeah, well, where do we start? We'll start with coils, okay? So the smaller the coil, the more sensitivity you get. The bigger the coil, the less sensitivity, the bigger and deeper targets you'll get. The bigger the holes you'll have to dig as well. So if you've got a 14x9 coil, we'll just stick with Coiltek Elite, 14x9 won't get as deep as a 14-inch round. Okay, so an elliptical coil, you won't get as deep as a larger round coil. That's why I go the 14-inch Elite, because I want to get a little bit deeper. It's still got great sensitivity, and it all comes down to what gold or what target you're chasing on the day. Like, I mean, not all coils will get all the gold. We all know that. Not all machines will. So if you're using a GPZ, it'll find stuff this can't. This will find stuff that can't, depending on which setting you're running. Gold Monster obviously is super sensitive, so you'll get really small targets with the Gold Monster, and you'll miss gold this deep. You know, like a 1 gram, it's just not going to punch that deep unless you've got a bigger coil. So yeah, being able to utilise those machines for their capabilities is absolutely awesome. And then obviously the GPZ's a superior machine. It's just awesome the way it operates on a lot of different size targets. Okay, so, well, it's probably a bit overdue, but some people always ask about settings. What settings do I run? Okay, people keep saying on the channel, oh, do this video up on settings, put in a video on settings, we want to know your settings, do settings, So the reason that I don't, okay, is because we do training in fields. Okay, so we train people on how to utilize the settings in the machine to get the best maximum efficiency on gold targets deep, and also the grounds that you're operating in. Like, I mean, if I went and told someone a setting right now on YouTube, that would be wrong of me to do that, because not one setting works for everyone. Unless you've got it really dull, everyone could use it because it's going to handle pretty damn well, but you want to try and have the best efficiency possible. Okay, so you want to try and have the best efficiency possible with the coil and the machine and the grounds you're operating in. If you're running a machine that's too quiet and too dull, you are going to lose depth and you're going to lose a bit of sensitivity, but it just comes down to experience. Once the grounds are really noisy, it just takes a lot to get used to it. It can take 10 minutes in a new spot, depending on which setting you're running. If you got it juiced up a little bit, so a little bit higher, it's going to be noisier on the grounds, but once you get used to the grounds, it becomes a lot easier to operate in. So, alright, we'll go through the settings that I use. Alright, so on the 14-inch Elite, complete different settings to what I use on a 9-inch Elite or an 11-inch Elite. Okay, the 14, I'll juice it up to about 12 or 13 on the RX, whereas the 11-inch I can just pretty much run it full. And then some grounds, depending on which grounds that you're in, the 14-inch Elite, like let's say another part of the Goldfields, the coils, not just the 14-inch Elite, but all of the coils, like let's say a certain spot here in the Goldfields, and then 200 kilometers away, or even at very close distance, it could be 200 meters away, the grounds could completely change. So this side of the hill, you might be able to run, let's say, a 13 RX, whereas on the other side of the hill, you might be only able to run 9 RX. This is in enhance, okay? So we're talking about enhance, which is, it's a very dull, not dull, it's a great setting, but when you're starting to put it into sensitive extra and general normal, that's when we're boosting our depth. Okay, so we're getting deeper and deeper. Enhance will get pretty good depth and really good stability with the grounds, and then once you start boosting up those settings, obviously general normal, it's the ultimate setting. You want to get to that. It just comes down to understanding the grounds, and then once you're running in that, you'll start getting bigger, deeper targets. Whereas enhance, I've found you'll get smaller targets, you'll get a better response on a small target, because of the way it handles the grounds, whereas general normal, because you're opening it up so much and it's pushing down very deep, you're losing that response to sensitivity like the smaller stuff, but you're gaining an absolute tremendous amount of extra depth to a bigger target. So yeah, that's pretty much my settings that I run. I use 3 different settings, so I'll go enhance, then I'll go sensitive extra, then I'll go general normal. Okay, so I use those 3 settings. That's just in a nutshell. Like, I mean, I could go inside the control box and show you guys inside there, but it's all about just understanding what each of those settings do. But your main ones, so you've got your enhance, sensitive extra, general normal, You've got other ones on there that people use. They use like a sensitive smooth with the quiet audio, but I never do. I don't use quiet audio. That's just me. I'm not saying don't use it. I'm just saying I don't, because I like to hear the grounds. The grounds are noisy. I like to hear what's going on. Targets just jump up at you. I just try to keep, you want to be down here, okay? You don't want to start off up here and then try to push your way down. If you can, you want to be right down here, general normal. You want to try and push through, and then you're slowly tuning for what you're comfortable with. Okay, it's not about what someone else is running in their machine, it's what you are comfortable with. And as long as you're getting targets at good depth, it's just about trying to push yourself to get extra deep. So anyway, that's sort of it. Just a quick, in a nutshell type of explanation just on coils and the machine and what I run in that. So yeah, anyone that's looking at doing a training can always come out. We'll teach them a lot of stuff. We always go through geology, grounds reading, all the stuff that I talked to you about before, and we facilitate the days for each individual operator. Like, I mean, someone that's just starting out, we're not going to go through all the advanced stuff. Sometimes it can just go over your head and you can't absorb the information, so we make sure to facilitate those days so people can really take in the information and get their skills up, and get them on their way to finding gold. Most times people come out on training, find gold. Some people that haven't, it's only been because of what we've done on the day with training, less detecting at the end of the day, just solely focusing on advanced settings. Okay, advanced settings in the grounds, and understanding all the different targets and the responses that we get. So yeah, anyway, start shooting in some comments down here, some questions about detecting or whatever, and I'll do my best to answer in those comments down there. So what I'll do, I'll just pause the video and then we'll just answer a few of these questions, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, well that was some pretty good questions down in there. Hopefully that answered a few questions for you guys. I know it's a bit of a different type of an episode, but I just wanted to at least at least put out an episode so you guys can come back, because I know you like coming back on Tuesdays and watching the videos, and it gets pretty hectic in chat down here too, so it was good just to be able to pause that, just kick back with all of you guys in the live chat and talk and answer some questions. And yeah, because it's very hectic sometimes in the chat, and pretty much just head down typing on the keyboard and answering those questions through the live videos. So hopefully that was hopefully some of you guys got a little bit out of that. Okay, so, and like I said, anyone that wants to support the YouTube channel, we've got some supporters over on Patreon, a couple there that just support the channel for $1, and also the others that have signed up to the online in-depth videos. So anyway, that's me done today, guys. Sorry about the different type of episode, but we can't just always keep doing the same thing. It feels like it gets a little bit monotonous, like that's what detecting is, you know. It's very monotonous. Swing and swing and swing, find a target, come back. We have heaps of fun out here, but sometimes it's good just to change it up. And yeah, very, very cool. So like I said, once you find that first piece of gold, that's where it all starts. All right. Use everything you can to your advantage to study up on areas, but the realistic way is once you get to those little hot spots, it's just, you just got to cover the grounds. Once you cover the grounds, you'll get the targets, and then once you start identifying that material, then that's the best thing. Use that for your advantage. It's all about grounds reading. Once you read those grounds and know that material, once the material runs out, well, you pretty much could guarantee the gold's either too deep or the flow line's just gone completely. Yes, well, that's me done. I will see you. We'll try that again. Bit of a tongue tied up there. So, all right. So, absolutely awesome. I'm going to keep detecting. You guys are probably going to say, "Oh, you keep the camera going and show us what you're going to find." But I'm going to keep detecting, because look at this. It's just beautiful, and it takes a lot of work filming. I've done a pretty good job, I think, getting all those videos out every Tuesday for you guys, for what is it now, 34 or 35 episodes. So yeah, I'm very excited to get to 52. That'll be one full year that I've committed to on getting a video out to you guys every Tuesday. Might not seem like much, but it takes a lot of work, and the effort that I put into all these videos, I love doing it. I love sharing it with you guys, and it's just awesome that you keep coming back every week to watch them. So we will get into it. Hopefully I'll film, who knows, I might even film and we'll get this in next Tuesday's episode. But I'm just enjoying this day. Well, it's just beautiful. It's the first really nice day that we've had down here, and I just feel like just relaxing and just detecting. So a little bit less stressful, and hopefully I can find some good stuff. Anyway, as always, bloody fly. As always, thanks very much, guys. You're all awesome. Every single one of you that comes back, logs in live, puts comments down below. If I could give you all a big hug and say thanks very much for your support, I would. And that's me done anyway. I will see you all next Tuesday. Make sure you have an awesome week, okay? Safe week. And then on the weekend, for anyone that's getting out gold detecting, I wish you all the very best of luck. Good luck. And for those who haven't found a piece of gold yet, just keep at it, okay? Keep at it, keep covering the grounds. It took me a very long time to get to that spot once I found the first bit. And then there was a lot of time in between where I never found gold. And the more pieces that you find, the more things start coming together. And like, you might see that rock 50 times, but not actually pay attention to it. But then over time, once you start seeing that rock, or that colour ground, or that colour dirt, or different types of minerals in the ground, slowly those things start building up in your brain, and all of a sudden you start seeing things a lot different, especially when you're digging, paying attention to the material that you're digging into as well, understanding the material, if it's virgin ground, whether it's well sorted, all of that sort of stuff. It's very cool. But anyway, I'm talking too much. See you later, guys. Absolutely awesome. Thanks.